The first time I knew something was wrong was the day my own sister called me by another woman's name in front of my husband-to-be. We were in our family compound in Aduke village under the mango tree that shaded our parlor. The afternoon heat was heavy. My fiancé, Daniel, had come with his uncle to greet my parents properly. That day was meant to be simple. Introductions, prayers, and the talk of bride price. My sister, Linda, walked out with a tray of drinks like she was the bride. She smiled too much. She bent low like a wife, and when she handed Daniel his drink, she said, clear as day, "Welcome home, my husband." Everybody laughed like it was a joke.
But Daniel did not laugh. He just stared at her for one long second, then looked away. That was when cold fear entered my body. I told myself, Grace, you are overthinking. But I wasn't. I am Grace Johnson, dark-skinned, tall, and quiet. I grew up doing things the proper way. I was the first daughter. People in the village knew me as that serious girl who doesn't talk too much but works hard. My sister Linda was the opposite. Same dark skin, but shorter, louder, always shining. She loved attention the way some people love food. We were just 2 years apart. We shared a room, we shared clothes. Sometimes we even shared secrets. I never thought we would share a man. Daniel came into my life when I was 26. He was a teacher posted to our area, calm and respectful. He didn't speak with pride. He greeted elders well, and he looked at me like I was enough. When he proposed, my parents were happy. Even the women in the village said I was lucky. Linda acted happy too. That was the first problem. She became too involved, helping me pick fabrics, helping me plan the introduction, helping me choose my head tie. At first, I was grateful. Then I started noticing small things. Linda always found a reason to be near Daniel when he came around. If Daniel called me, Linda would suddenly appear in the room and ask, "Who is that?" If Daniel visited, Linda would come outside with a wrapper tied tight, perfume heavy, smiling like she had been waiting. Once, Daniel greeted me from the gate. Before I could answer, Linda answered him. That day, I pulled her aside. "Linda, why do you always do that?" She rolled her eyes. "Grace, relax. You act like you're the only woman in this village." I swallowed my anger because in our home, people always told me to be patient, to be the good sister. So I kept quiet. I shouldn't have. 2 weeks before our traditional engagement, my aunt sent me to the market with a list: yam, rice, palm oil, and wrappers for the women who would cook. Linda insisted on coming with me. On the way, she kept talking about Daniel. "How much do you think his family will bring? Do you think his uncle is rich? Do you think Daniel will move you to the city?" I answered her with short words because I was tired. At the market, I stepped away to price fish. When I returned, Linda was not where I left her. I found her near the phone accessories seller, holding a new SIM pack. "Why are you buying a new line?" I asked. She laughed. "It's for business." Linda had no business. But again, I swallowed it. That night, I lay in bed and listened. Linda was outside our room on the phone, speaking low. Then I heard Daniel's name. I sat up. I held my breath. She wasn't saying it like a sister. She was saying it like a lover. My heart started beating like a drum. I stood up quietly, opened the door a little, and saw her by the water drum, phone to her ear, head down, smiling. I couldn't hear everything, but I heard enough. "Tomorrow. Yes, don't worry. She doesn't suspect." My throat went dry. I wanted to rush her. I wanted to scream, but I didn't. Because in Nigeria,
If you accuse someone without proof, they will turn it back on you. They will call you jealous. They will call you wicked. And if you're unlucky, they will say you're trying to spoil your sister. So I decided to get proof. The next day, Daniel called me. Grace, can we meet? His voice sounded different, not warm, not steady. Yes, I said. Where? He chose a small place near the borehole behind the church, quiet enough to talk. I got there early. I sat on the bench and waited. Then I saw Linda. Linda was walking toward the same place. My stomach dropped. She didn't see me at first because I sat under the tree shade, but I saw her clearly. She was dressed like she was going for a date. Fitted blouse, clean sandals, earrings shining, lips glossy. Then Daniel came from the other side. When Linda saw him, she smiled wide, and Daniel smiled back. Not a polite smile, a familiar smile, like they had been meeting. I felt like somebody poured hot water on my chest. I stood up and stepped out. Linda froze. Daniel stopped walking. The silence was loud. I looked at Daniel first. Daniel, I said, what is this? He opened his mouth, but no sound came out. Linda quickly recovered. She laughed. Grace, you are following people now? I turned to her. Linda, why are you here? She stepped close. Because Daniel asked to see me. Daniel's eyes fell to the ground. That was the moment I knew the truth without needing a phone recording. My own sister said it boldly, and my fiancé could not deny it. I felt tears coming, but I refused to cry there. I asked Daniel one more time, is it true? He breathed out like a tired man. Grace, I didn't plan it. That sentence nearly finished me, because if he didn't plan it, then it had been going on, behind my back, while we were smiling in the compound, while my mother was praying for my marriage, while my father was telling people his daughter was getting married. I nodded slowly. Okay, I said. Then I turned and walked away. My legs were shaking, but I kept walking. I didn't run. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I just walked. At home, I told my mother first. She didn't believe me. Linda cannot do that, she said quickly. She is your sister. I looked her in the eye. Mommy, she can. My father called Linda. Linda denied it with full confidence. She is lying because she's insecure, Linda said. Daniel was called too. He tried to speak gently, as if gentle words could wash betrayal. But one thing saved me. Daniel's uncle. The man was strict. He asked Daniel one question. Have you been meeting Linda? Daniel kept quiet. The uncle shouted, Answer! Daniel nodded. That was it. My mother sat down like her legs stopped working. My father stood up and slapped the wall. Linda started crying, but not because she was sorry. She cried because she had been caught. Then she did something that shocked me more than everything. She pointed at me and said, If you were not so cold, he wouldn't look at me. I stared at her. So this is how she saw me, as the reason for her wickedness. That day, my father sent Linda to her aunt in the next town immediately. No goodbye, no second chance.
As for Daniel, his family came to apologize and begged my parents not to disgrace them. But my father refused. "This marriage is dead," he said. And that was how my destiny, the one everyone had been celebrating, broke into pieces in one day. For weeks, I couldn't leave my room. Women came to greet my mother and pretend to be sorry, but I heard the village talk. Some said I must have done something. Some said Linda used the love medicine. Some said Daniel was not serious. People always want a reason, but the reason was simple. A sister wanted what was mine, and a man allowed it. One night, my mother entered my room quietly. She sat beside me. "My daughter," she said, "don't let this spoil your life." I didn't answer. She held my hand. "You will stand again." Those were the first words that entered my heart like light, not because they sounded sweet, but because they sounded true. So I started standing again, small by small. I returned to my sewing work. I started taking more customers. I stopped hiding my face. And something happened. People began to respect me more. Not because I got married, but because I did not break. Months later, I got a teaching job in a nearby town. It wasn't a big job, but it was my own step forward. I moved out of the family compound. On the day I left, my father prayed for me. My mother cried and hugged me. Then she said something that stayed with me. "Grace, your destiny is not a man. It is your life. Nobody can carry it and run away."
I nodded because I understood it now. Linda could steal my wedding. She could steal my peace for a while, but she could not steal the years ahead of me unless I give them to her. 2 years later, I heard Linda returned. Not married, not shining. People said she was living quietly, avoiding faces. One evening, she came to see me. She stood at my door like a stranger. Her eyes looked tired. "Grace," she said softly, "I was wicked." I didn't answer quickly because forgiveness is not a rush. She continued, "I thought taking him would make me happy." She swallowed. It did not. I looked at her. For the first time, I saw not my sister, not my enemy, just a grown woman who chose evil and met the result. I didn't hug her. I didn't shout. I just said, "Linda, I hope you learn." She nodded, crying quietly, and I closed my door. Not because I hated her, but because my life had moved forward and I was not going back. Today, when I look back, I don't call that season my downfall. I call it my turning point, because it taught me something no elder could teach me. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones who will test you. And sometimes the destiny you thought you lost is only clearing space for the one you truly deserve. My sister stole my wedding, but she did not steal my future. I am still here, and I am still standing.